Today, I want to talk to you about something that we all know to be wrong and dangerous, yet we as military members continue to do it. On any given night or day, on any particular base, you'll find military members drinking and driving. As military members, we are bombarded daily, weekly, and monthly with the same message. Drinking and driving is wrong. We're told how to avoid it by making a plan. We're told that if we get caught doing it, we'll be disciplined. We're told it is a career ender. Blah, 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 blah. Today, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you 3 personal stories on why you should not drink and drive. By personal, I mean I have first-hand knowledge of the events that led up to these DUIs and incidents. I'll give you a story about an individual who failed to make a plan and was later arrested. I'll tell you a story of an individual whose career was directly impacted due to one loss, one night, one loss of judgment. And lastly, I will tell you the story of an individual who was killed due to someone else's decision to drink and drive. Let's begin with the person who failed to make a plan. Just 2 weeks ago, I visited a non-commissioned officer club. I ran into an associate. We'll call her Ann. Throughout the night, I watched Ann as she had several shots. I even brought her a beer myself, since I was drinking. At the end of the night, myself and my designated driver were waiting out in front of the club. We saw Ann. We asked her, "Do you need a ride?" She told us, "No, I'll call a taxi." So me and the designated driver, we hopped in the vehicle, went over to a convenience store, picked up a few things, then we headed towards the gate. As we got closer to the gate, we noticed that the outbound traffic was being stopped. They were doing breathalyzers. So as we inched closer to the officer doing the breathalyzers, we realized Ann was stopped on the side of the road. They were handcuffing her and putting her in the back of the vehicle. Found out next day she was arrested and spent the night in jail. All this happened because she failed to make a plan. Next, let's talk about Greg. He was influential within his unit. He had reached the top 2% of the enlisted corps. He was well respected. Everyone followed him into any situation because he always had an answer. I respected him. Well, one night, Greg decided to drink and drive. As he was driving home, he crashed his vehicle into a car parked at a stoplight. The security police were called and he was sent to jail. The following day, he was immediately removed from that top position. He lost all influence and credibility within our unit. He lost all the respect that he had gained throughout his career. One poor decision cost him a life's work. Lastly, I want to tell you the story of Nancy Moore Thurman. She's the daughter of South Carolina Senator Strom Thurman. She was a beautiful young lady. She competed in beauty pageants, and she sat in front of me in my high school biology class. One night, while she was in Columbia, South Carolina, she was struck and killed by a drunk driver while crossing the street. Only 2 weeks after her birthday. She was only 22 years old. It's hard to believe that she lost her life, that her life was taken because someone made a poor decision which started them on a path that ended her life that night. Why do we continue to make the same mistakes. It's been proven time and time again that drinking impairs our ability to operate a motor vehicle. You have a few drinks and you say, I'm alright to drive. No, you're not. Imagine the pain you feel if you cause someone's death because of it. Hopefully these accounts will stick with you and you'll think to yourself, do I have a plan? Do I value my career? And do I want the death of someone else on my conscience? Thank you.